Every year, more than 500,000 international students arrive in the US to pursue the education they desire, making up 5.5% of all higher education population in the US. After saying goodbye to family, hours or even days of traveling, and setting foot on a new country, they're exhausted when they arrive at their new home. So here's the story of us welcoming our new international students, introducing them to a new campus, city, country, and family.
Chivalry isn't dead, I guess. My name is Wade.
Aaron Kane.
Rick Jumper on
Welcome. I am so excited to see all of you.
We're glad you're at Augustana. We want you to enjoy Augustana. And we just want to uphold that responsibility of taking care of you and welcoming you and giving you every opportunity that you're hoping for here. So thank you for being here and welcome.
Welcome to Augustana.
And I can't wait for you to have a great time here at Augustana. Okay?
We started off the first day of orientation with the staff members of the International Programs Office, as well as the staff members from Campus Life, Campus Safety, introducing themselves to the new international students. The international students mostly arrive on campus a few days to a few hours before the first day of orientation. After they land in Sioux Falls, they're picked up by ACE ambassadors, the group leaders of the orientation groups. They are given a brief tour to the campus and dropped off at their dorm room. They are also given a package that contains a campus map, an orientation schedule, as well as many brochures for campus resources. Before, as well as during the first day of orientation, IPO organizes many trips to Walmart in order for students to get anything they need to buy. We would then play some icebreaker games, which allows the new students to get to know not only their orientation group, but all the other new international students. Later in that day, we would go to the Falls Park, where we decorate our orientation t-shirt, as well as explore the falls that the city of Sioux Falls is named after. Good morning. This is the second day of IPO orientation. The first day was all about getting to know each other, but the second day is more about getting to know the school and the staff and the resources on campus, of course. So yeah, let's get into it. We started off the second day of orientation with a scavenger hunt to explore the campus.
Yeah, it's just like you take a picture of yourself and the different places.
We explored the commons where the campus safety and the bookstore is located at. We then walked to the humanities building where many humanities and art classes are located at. Then we walked to the Elman Center where a weight room, a pool, and an indoor gym is available for student use. Our campus clinic is located in Soberg Hall, so we paid that a visit. Sorry, wrong video. Froiland Science Complex is the newest building on campus.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll see ya.
And it is where the vast majority of STEM classes are located at. The Madison Center houses many social science departments. On the way to Administration Building, we paid a visit to the library, where there are many resources to facilitate research projects inside and outside of classrooms. The Administration Building is a bit of a walk to the north of the library, and it includes the Registrar's Office, the Financial Office, as well as the President's Office. We then paid a visit to the IPO, which is the go-to place to find help when international students need advice or help. They could usually help us out or point us to the right direction. Then, we snuck in a few pictures before lunch. After lunch, the new students met up with their academic advisor to talk through their academic plans. They are also given a more comprehensive tour to the resources in the library, as well as an IT session to sort out any technical issues. The Viking advisors, our RAs, were also training during this time. So shout out to Zawad, they seem to be having a good time. There was a US education session before dinner, but I will not bore you with the details. It mainly highlights the differences between US education system and those of the other countries, and offered some advice on how to be successful in it. At dinner, we got to meet up with the VAs. It is important to get to know them because they're great resources that are extremely friendly and helpful. The campus ministry hosted the prayer before dinner. The dinner felt like a treat after a day full of action. What better way to end the second day of orientation than some tacos in the summer breeze while being surrounded by your newfound friends? This is the third day of orientation and we're heading out to the
Black Hills.
Black Hills.
Black Hills.
Black Hills.
Black Hills.
Black heels.
Black Hills. Alright, so we're making a quick lunch stop at a rest station that overlooks the Missouri River. Hey Camille.
Hey.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break, take some pictures, and get lunch and hit the road. Alright, so we're now at the Badlands. We just stopped for a quick picture and we're actually going to a longer hike after this, and if I remember correctly and if we're going to the same trail, it's going to be a really fun hike. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Alright, so we just started the hike. It's quite steep and the trail is quite loose, so I'll have to focus a little bit just so I don't fall and die. Made it down. What's the next stop?
Mount Rushmore!
Let's
Yeah! Woo!
Day 4 is definitely an action-packed day. The early risers had an opportunity to explore the camp before breakfast. After a big breakfast, we packed our lunch since we'll be having lunch on the trail. We then had sessions regarding culture shock, teamwork, communication, and non-immigrant visa regulation. The students not only got to know each other more, but also learned how to communicate with other peers more effectively. They also learned about the rules and regulations about being an international student in the US. We got to the Sylvan Lake right before noon, where many of us started the hike up the Black Elk Peak via a 6.4-mile long trail. The hike is long, hilly, and can be a bit rocky at times, but it is more than made up for with the view along the way and at the top. After a long hike, some of us took a quick dip in the Sylvan Lake. We soon hopped onto the bus and headed to Crazy Horse Memorial, where an ongoing mountain carving project, along with its educational and cultural centers, are located at. We explored the exhibitions and watched performances at the Visitors Center. We then had dinner and waited for the night to dawn, when a laser show was projected onto the mountain carving. The bus ride back was very quiet because most of us were exhausted from the multitude of activities that we had that day. We had a good night of sleep and headed back to the campus, where the welcome week awaits.
Thanks to Augie IPO for the opportunity to film this incredible experience. You guys rock and never disappoint when it comes to taking care of international students. And a special thank you to the bus drivers as well as the staff members of Storm Mountain Retreat Center. Thanks for making everything happen.